Hey everyone, so I just wanted to hop on real quick and do a quick video for you guys. This is just a quick tutorial of how I contour my face. I had a couple of questions about it and the products that I use and why I use the products that I use, like why they're not so dark. Some people contour their face with really dark things like NARS Casino and things like that, and why don't I use something so dark? Well, because I'm very pale. If you take a look at my face, obviously, it's hard for you guys to tell because of the lighting and things like that, but my face is really, really pale. Whenever I wear a foundation, whether it's liquid or powder, it's always either the lightest shade or the shade next to the lightest shade. It's always a very pale shade. So for me to contour my face with something super dark like Casino or something like that from NARS, it just really makes my face look horrible. I look very, very made up and monstery and things like that, and I don't like that look. So, what I do is I use a couple of products that are, you know, in the bronzy family, but they're very, very light bronzy. So, as I've been telling you guys the last couple of days, let me just grab a couple of the products that I'm using. I've been using the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush, and I'm using it in number 60, which is Coffee Cake. And that's what I use as my contour. Now, I know this probably doesn't look very dark, and you wouldn't think it's a good contour shade, but it really is for my skin. It actually contours very nicely on my skin. And then I follow it up with a blush for the apples of my cheek, and then I go in with a highlighter. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick what I do. First thing that I do is I contour. I use my contour first, and I use the Dream Bouncy Blush, but even though the Dream Bouncy Blush has this like spongy, like a cream consistency, I find that if I try and apply it with my fingers, it looks streaky, and if I try and apply it with just a plain blush brush or a contour brush, dry, I find it doesn't work as nice. So what I do is I take my, the brush that I use, which is this one by Bare Essentials. It's got this big fat shape to it. It's not a contour brush per se, but I like it for contouring. And I take this, and I actually take my Evian spray, and I just spray a little bit, I spritz a little bit of it on the brush, and then I stipple that on the back. And then I take my Dream Bouncy Blush, oops, and I just glide it in there and get a little bit onto the brush, and I just contour it like this. And that's how I contour with the actual darker color. So I do that first, okay? And then the next thing that I do is I like to put the cheek color on top, or the apple cheek color on top. So I'm currently using this color right here, which is called Strawberry Cream, and this is by Mary Kay. And the blush brush that I'm using is the MAC 165. I don't even know if they make this brush anymore, but that's the one that I've been using. And I just go in here, and I just lightly put it on the apples of my cheek, just to give it a pop of color. Okay, it's very, very like light and very, you know, nice. It's a nice pinky color for the summer. Also, the other color that I use when I contour, I'm using this Sparkling Cider color from Mary Kay. It's also a bronzy color, but it's not real super dark. It's dark, but it's not like super dark. So it works for my skin. I mean, when I put it on my light skin, it looks like a contour color. So I use that too, but that's not what I was using today. So I'm just showing you what I use today. And then I like to do my highlight on top of that, and I'm using the Bare Essentials Handy Bookie brush. It looks like this. And I'm using it with the MAC Skin Finish Mineralize in Shimpagne. It looks like that. And as I've shown you in my Face of the Day videos, it's pretty much hit pan. So I just swirl a little bit of that, tap it off, and then I go here, and then I go up a little bit. So I just highlight right in here. And then, of course, I do the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow. And that's how I do my cheek contouring and stuff like that. So it's very simple, but for my face, because I am so light and so pale, these products work great. So I use the Dream Bouncy Blush, the Mineralized Skin Finish, and then the Mary Kay. Those three products work really great for me. If you guys are interested and you want to show me how you contour your cheeks, show me in a video response down below, or just list the products that you use. I'm always looking for other products and other colors to use. Like I said, I'm very, very pale, so if you guys have any more neutral colors like these that are nice and light, let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye!